Hey YouTube, it's CJ. This is gonna be a quick video. It's September 30th, 2013. It's Monday morning. Like I said, this is gonna be a quick video just because I've been meaning to make this video for the past couple days, but I just haven't as of yet. I'm also using the new YouTube Capture app on my iPhone just to check it out. So this will be raw, unedited, me on Monday morning. And yes, I am on my bed because I'm still figuring out what the best configuration for my iPhone would be. I just wanted to make this video to kind of talk about some things that I've been thinking about with regards to my transition. Some of the really positive things that have come from this is I was talking with my sister, and I think we're a lot closer now than we have been ever in the past. Just really more authentic with each other, I guess, which is pretty cool. And then she's also wanting to talk about doing like a family therapy class with regards to my gender, and kind of talking about how it's affecting them and things like that. So I think that'll be really good. So I'll be talking to my counselor about it this week, because I kind of want to do it with a counselor that I know, and that I know will speak of my experience in the right way for me. Other things that have come about when thinking about my transition, I don't know, I really go hot and cold with like going on T or not going on T. Because like I want to pass, but then what does it mean to go on T? And then why am I transitioning? Am I just leaving all my sisters behind and saying that womanhood isn't good enough for me? Because that's not what I want to appear like at all. And kind of just like, I'll have to not deal with, that's the wrong wording, but I'll have to get used to the male privilege piece. And that'll be really different. And that when I speak up in a group, I'm not seen as like a queer woman anymore. I'll be the white man. And with my current relationship, I'll be seen as a white heterosexual man. So, like, that's the ultimate oppressor right there, right? And how do I deal with that in what I want to do in my life? Because I really want to do diversity and social justice work, raising awareness, and like doing presentations around the country and stuff towards talking about disability and trans issues and queer issues and intersectionalities between those, and all of the intersectionalities with race and class that go into all of those different issues as well. And that looks very different when I'm a white man. Now, obviously, like, I think I would be out as trans in many communities. And trans would be a huge identity for me because I don't want to stick to the binary. And people will see me as a white man on face value, right? So I have to deal and handle that and kind of navigate that as I go along, which would be interesting. So that's kind of been messing with my head a lot. Is that, and kind of like, yeah, just am I saying that womanhood's not good enough and I don't want that to be the case, and am I just performing gender, but I think it's something more. And I've been thinking a lot more about like identifying as male, well, like a trans man, versus identifying as genderqueer. And I don't know, like I still like the pieces of genderqueer because it's not within the binary, and so it's on the spectrum, and like it's breaking down those walls that we have. And like if it's on a sheet of paper, do I mark like female, male, or other? Like if I fully transitioned, people would like legally I'd be male, I guess, but internally I think that might be different. So I've been thinking about that a little bit too. Yeah. So I don't know, a lot of thoughts are going on in my head right now. But I have counseling this week, so hopefully that will help. And I realize I get stuck in my head a lot at the weekends, so I'm gonna try not to do that as much anymore. Been also thinking about my class privilege and the fact that because I'm in a really good insurance plan right now, if I do decide to transition, I could start T and have top surgery in the end of 2 years. which is awesome for me. And like I have to respect all the other guys out there that wait 10, 20 years to save out the money to do all of that. And I have to take tea for the rest of my life. And that's a cost associated with that, especially within the US. Because you have to do it on insurance and there's no national health service like there would be in the UK or in other countries as well. I only know about the UK though. So what does that look like in the fact that I can do that so quickly? I mean, I know it's like not fair and it sucks and like just like it's making me realize that I only have to sit with this dysphoria and stuff for like a couple years and then I can be done. Whereas guys have to live with their dysphoria for decades, and that's crazy to me. So yeah. And going on tea, some of the things like changing of mood and emotions have been making me kind of anxious. So I watched like Chaz Bono is becoming Chaz recently. And he in there gets a lot more angry with his partner. And his partner talks about how there's a lot more like testosterone and manliness in the house. And I've talked to a couple friends about this, and yeah, like Chaz Bono was probably somewhat that way before, and so we were talking about how like how we naturally are is just gonna be who we naturally are. Sure, some things might change, but probably not a lot. So I'm hoping that if I'm not like a misogynistic asshole right now, that I won't be after I go on tea. But that is a concern that I have. And also how it will change for my partner too, if there will be all this like testosterone in the house. I mean, I don't think so, but like that's something I gotta take into consideration and look at as well. Like I said, I think it goes down to temperaments that you have right now, and I know some guys say that tea changes their emotions a lot. Other guys say that it doesn't, or that they just learn to handle their kind of handle their anger better. So I don't know, but these are all thoughts that are going on in my head. So yeah. Anyway, hope everybody has a lovely week. I'll try and post again a bit sooner. Sorry, it's been a while. Have a good Monday.